All right, we are live. Welcome to the Spin and Backfist MMA show for Friday, February 6th. We are here to talk UFC Vegas 113. We're back at the Apex this week. It'll be the first Paramount card at the Apex. If you hear any clanking and banging, apologies. It's the heater, I believe.
Yep.
That's what that is. It's the pipes in this building.
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear it's very New York. You'll hear in the background some sirens, maybe a homeless person yelling.
Yep.
There's one right below us that likes to yell about being pregnant. She's been pregnant for years.
Couple years.
Never.
Yeah. It's
no
like
kids.
Joe's wife and Family Guy.
She's just been pregnant. But we wish her the best of luck.
It's just we're trying to prove that we're recording live in New York City every day. It's like
we're literally live.
Sounds.
And this is an old kind of education office. Yeah, most of this office building is Department of Education.
You know, I did know that we have like FIT classes, I think, in the building, right?
There's some FIT offices, but then like floors 8 through like 16 are Department of Education.
You know, that makes sense. I once got on the wrong elevator and it took me right up to one of those floors. It looked like a school, like it had like desks and stuff like that. And then I went up to 20. I had to hit the emergency button. I couldn't get down.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's a couch store in here somewhere, like a furniture store. I might be wrong on that.
It's anything is possible in this.
I think one time I got like messed up where I clicked the wrong button and it brought me up to one.
Anything. There's a lot in this building. I just know most of the floors is Department of Education. That's why you'll see kids come in with their parents.
I do see that.
I think it's usually more so administration. So maybe you have to sign your kid up or something. But yeah, that's a little behind Barstool. Inside Barstool.
Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Quilly, Pillow Hands, Gaethje, who just said something like, I can't even repeat on this show. Grifty, MMA. I mean, Pillow Hands, Gaethje before that said, Big Evan, Jack Mac, you got to ask Robbie the question. If he beats John Jones in an MMA fight, but Jones is sleeping when the fight starts.
He's asked us this before.
Yeah, no.
We said
I couldn't. As soon as I woke him up,
we thought about it. You don't wake him up for the first 15 minutes of the first 14 minutes and 58 seconds.
50, yeah.
And then you land a punch at
the just punch him at the buzzer.
You did think this through. You 100%
or you 10 10 10 10 and then 10 9 him.
See, I didn't even think about that. I thought unfortunately I have to run up to him and start the fight.
Rounds are 9-9s.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be 9-9.
And that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. You're right.
But the question is, he'll have somebody with you, or no, with his does he have a corner guy? So
that's the thing. Is it like the second the round ends, is it like he's woken up to go to the corner, or does he starts every round asleep?
Oh, and then does the in between rounds kind of crowd noise and everything wake? Is it in the Apex? Where's the fight?
Also, like, this is gonna sound crazy, but the position he's sleeping in, pause, not like that, but like if he was sleeping hypothetically sitting cross-legged, sitting up, there's a chance I could sink on a rear naked choke on that guy. There's a chance I could sneak up behind him
just
and go,
slide it
and get the hooks in, and then it's a wrap. He can't get out of my.
I was gonna say, I think they might. I think
Did you see him get cooked last night by Dwight Howard?
Did, yo. I saw people were saying online like this is proof that any of the best athletes from any other sport would dominate in MMA, because they said the greatest MMA fighter of all time looks like he's never ran in his life.
To an extent,
he is older.
He's older. His knees have never been good. He's always had kind of like people have said, like he's got the chicken legs. He's got the tiny.
He's also respectfully watched like Tom Brady running wasn't always the prettiest sight.
Yeah,
I think athletes wise, like I mean, well, Dwight Howard wouldn't have been able to make any weight. So
yeah, true. I don't think he would have. I don't think he was 265.
I don't think he would.
Oh, he's too big. You're saying?
Yeah, too big. 265 maybe.
I thought you meant like he was.
I think he would have
out of shape.
I think
what?
I think if he genuinely cut, he could make 265. But I think it'd be a tough cut.
He'd be on the Tai Tuivasa
How tall
heavyweight cut. He's 7'1", 7'2".
Yeah, 7 foot.
Well, yeah, we were next to him. PFL. Yeah,
like he probably. I bet
he likes MMA.
Even in shape, I bet he was in the NBA was weighing like 285.
Yeah.
And it's actually curious.
I mean, Lesnar would cut a lot to get to 265. I think.
I think he'd be on a real, like he'd be cutting like 20 plus pounds.
Yeah, I think Lesnar's like 280. I don't know what
and on fight day he's probably weighing in like almost 290.
Yeah.
How much did Dwight Howard?
Because he was never big. Because like Shaq obviously got like big.
Oh, they say he's 265, so he can make weight. I'm an idiot.
I thought about when I said I was like 285. I was like, he probably wasn't playing because even Shaq at like his heaviest in the league was probably like
You're right. Running around with 300 pounds.
and he's way thinner than Shaq at his like biggest.
So Dwight, that'd be he'd be hard to take down.
I wish like we could have, in Rocky Balboa when they have like the whole fight is because they do like a simulation.
Yes.
Where,
I
like,
actually
they
watched
say,
it
like,
recently.
Oh, he would
Horrible.
beat Rocky in the ESPN simulation. I wish that simulation was real and we could put any two athletes into it and do like, let's see, could Dwight Howard beat like pick another comparable basketball player? I think that'd be awesome.
I got into a debate last night with a girl about. She said the athletes in the current Winter Olympics are better athletes than the NBA players. And I said, that's very dumb. And if NBA players their whole life trained or like grew up in Nordic countries and trained on mountains, those Olympians wouldn't exist. So they should be happy basketball exists. She said, no, it's a different skill set. I said, yeah, but if NFL players wanted to be skiers and they started at 8 years old, I mean, skiing and snowboarding is a very privileged sport because it obviously takes a lot of money so I got into a kind of a similar.
I mean, there was a stat, I think just a couple years ago, it's maybe at this point 4 years ago, the last Winter Olympics or whatever. I remember All Biz Pete talking about how there's no curler, I think, in the Olympics that does that full time. Like everyone on the Olympics team, they have day jobs and then go do this afterwards.
Curling's probably,
you know what I mean? That's an exception to the rule most of the time.
I think the skiers, because they have like Red Bull and stuff.
Yeah.
Do, but you are right. Those curlers.
When there are like, there's a couple at least.
That cross country skiing where you shoot
halfway through. That one's crazy.
Yeah, they have day jobs
where it's like, it's like
they just in their contract is like once every 4 years I take 3 weeks off.
And I trust that you're the best in the world at this, but that doesn't like require what being the best in the world at something like basketball.
Yeah.
And again, I know there's exceptions to the rule with curling. There are very, very like hard taxing athletic Olympic sports. But
actually, that girl said was one of the craziest like low sports IQ things I've ever heard.
Yeah,
they would give them like a year.
Yeah,
and they probably just take you out.
She said
there's certain skiing might be a little different because like it would take some time to get used to the skis.
Yeah,
but I would say give Ja Morant 3 years to learn skiing. And he's cooking these dudes in skiing.
I said
that sounds like a Mad Lib sentence on an MMA podcast. Give Ja Morant 3 years to ski.
Learn skiing.
I was just I was saying maybe with the jumping, if you're too tall or too heavy, it hurts you a little bit. But
definitely, I was thinking that.
Sure. But there'd be certain guys that'd be better for certain
body types.
But I said in general. It was a ridiculous statement. She said, well, they're just putting a ball in the hoop.
Oh, come on.
I haven't even get mad. I was just
minimize anything like that.
I was like, that's just not
they're just shooting a target. They're just skiing down a mountain.
Yeah. And I think I told her, I said, there's a reason that like the worst basketball player or like, there's a reason that I can't just devote my life to basketball and be even close to maybe even D3 basketball level.
That said, I'm a lot closer to LeBron than you are to me.
Scalabrine. And he's 100% correct.
Yeah.
He's 1,000 times closer to LeBron than even like your good local high school player is to him.
Yeah, or good men's league player.
Not even close. He would do anything he wants.
You're Nicky Smokes
on a Y court. Yeah. He's coming to the basketball to like Barstool and doing anything he wants.
Yeah.
Literally anything he wants.
Before we go any further, let's shout out one of our sponsors, our only sponsor today. It is the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Our goats.
We love. Oh, we're being covered up by the DraftKings banner, but that's okay. We want it front and center. We want you to see this amazing deal ahead of Super Bowl 60 this weekend. They're making Super Bowl 60 count with DraftKings Live Millions, featuring over $5 million in prizes just for betting live. Here's how simple it is. Head to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, opt in, and receive a promo token. Place a live bet of $1 or more on the Super Bowl, and you're automatically entered. That's it. And every live bet means another chance to win. Place a live bet and stack your entries this Super Bowl 60. That sounds fun. I'm going to get involved in this. Once the game wraps up, we'll randomly select our prize winners. There will be more than 100,000 winners. Will you be one of the top prize winners? We'll see. Jump in, bet live, and let the entries roll for a share of over $5 million in prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code BACKFIST. That's code BACKFIST. Live bet for your share of $5 million in prizes with code BACKFIST. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. There we go. Super Bowl. Obviously, we're going to get into the card this weekend. All of it on DraftKings.
Yeah, shout out DK, the GOATs. There's unlimited things you can do on there in terms of sports. We were just talking about the Olympics. I'm sure, depending on your state, there will be Olympics.
This or
no, the other one. And shout out, and then obviously NBA, NHL, college basketball, you name it. DK's got it. UFC this weekend, PFL this weekend. Shout out DK.
Olympics, is that a thing people bet on?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Hockey.
I thought so. Yeah.
Hockey, you could I'm sure you could take like Lindsey Vonn to win whatever.
I think tonight it
Solemn
starts.
or something.
Opening ceremony tonight. Am I right?
Yeah, it's probably happening pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
very soon.
Shout out Jeff D'Lo. That guy
Also,
friggin' loves the
you
Olympics.
can bet like any they have boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
you can do. You can pick your own numbers too.
Oh, you could do. Oh, that's
like
fun.
you can. They have their
Yeah.
own boxes, and you also can literally pick like the numbers
Huh.
you want. Which
I'm gonna
obviously
get involved.
into, and
I like getting involved Super Bowl Sunday.
How
could you not?
Big day.
What do you want to start with? Any news? I mean, I feel like a lot of people were talking about Dana on the stand at the like antitrust, and the big quote being that he's not as involved in matchmaking or contract.
That may be a legal thing.
It may be at the
I
same
kinda think
time,
so,
like,
too.
I believe it. Like, I don't think he's as involved in the nitty gritty of this guy should face this guy. Like at the top level, I do, but like Dana doesn't care who fighters in the prelim are fighting.
I think he just trusts like the Campbell and
Agreed.
Shelby and like
He knows
Maynard,
that
like
they got it.
if they throw a matchup out there, they make it work. I'm sure he's like, yeah, like good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, when it comes to like Patty and Gaethje and Taporia and situations like that, I think he has a big input.
Sure, absolutely.
and he obviously had a big input in trying to make the John Jones, Tom Aspinall, and it fell apart. And obviously, him making the big deals for the White House, UFC Noche, all those. But yeah, I don't think that was that big of a surprise.
The Dana haters coming out and being like, so what does he even do day to day? Like, that was crazy. It's like,
Well,
I mean,
also-
you obviously see like he does a lot.
He runs everything.
I'm not trying to be a bootlegger here. Like,
also
acting like he's just sitting on his ass and letting everyone else do the work. Like,
when
what are we
Paramount
talking
sits
about?
down, do you think they want to talk? Like they'll talk to Hunter Campbell, but they want to talk to Dana White,
Of course.
And then obviously there's business people saying we want this amount of money, that amount of money. But that's like any company. There's a CEO. It's a lot like Dave. Dave's involved heavily with Barstool, but then there's a lot of people underneath him that are making day-to-day decisions that he
Totally.
doesn't want to do.
That he just trusts them with.
Yeah, that's any company.
Yeah.
Now Dana, I think people are more the shock value they wanted to buy into. I don't think anybody that's really been following is surprised by this.
No.
Hunter's the one going to Spain to talk to Ilya.
Yep.
Hunter's Dana from 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear all the guys they say like they're like Hunter, like Sean.
Hunter
Yeah,
texted
they're
me.
not
Sean,
trying to hide it either.
Sean Shelby texted me like, yeah.
I don't
But
really
you have to at that point. I mean, there's so much. There's hundreds of fighters on the roster.
do people really want him to be like finding or texting Nico Price to see if he can fill in this weekend against Varentakov?
Yeah,
like, what do you want him to do?
Dana's hanging by the phone like,
Yeah.
damn, he's not texting me back.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't really. I mean, and then obviously Hunter probably say, "Hey, we're thinking this," and then Dana may say, "Yeah," or "No," or yeah.
Yeah. One thing, not really news-wise, but I wanted to bring this up because I was just thinking about it. We did a brief show after the last card.
Yeah.
I got so many texts on Sunday morning from my friends that are moderately interested in fighting. And same thing we said with the Patty fight. This Paramount deal is crazy because like they're texting me, what should I know about Volk after that fight? Like people are getting involved. I was sending the old Volk skit to so many of my buddies to like try to show them like, oh, he's a funny guy too. Like this, that, explaining like the history of him and even Diego Lopez, how he came into the UFC, explaining it to so many people that have never texted me about fighting before ever.
It's the accessibility. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just,
crazy.
It's that barrier of like for a big pay-per-view, like $86 plus the 10, 11, 12 a month, whatever it is for ESPN Plus. Like that barrier of entry to a lot of people just have Paramount already.
I think my buddy had it for like the Nickelodeon stuff for
Sure.
his kids.
Yeah,
there's a ton of
And
stuff
now he
to
has the
have it
fights
for.
every weekend.
Like
it's
it's so accessible.
Land
Yeah.
It's just
Man.
crazy to see it like
Mayor of Kingstown. I think that
right
is a
in front of
pretty
my
popular
face where
show.
I'm instantly getting more texts.
Yeah, I also got a lot more. They're like, oh, that was a good fight, or that was an impressive performance. And I mean, I think you kind of have to, you don't want to be the mansplainer of MMA to people, but you have to say, well, there's levels to it, and not everything's going to be an absolute banger like Patty Gaethje, but that's it's like a football game. Some are high scoring, some are low scoring, and what Volk did. So then they'll kind of get it, but I guess those people that will think some things are boring, maybe they won't watch as much, which is whatever. You can be a casual fan.
I was saying to Jack, I'm curious. I don't think they probably won't put out the numbers, but I would be very curious what the numbers of this weekend's card would be to see, okay, we did 2 huge, like blow the doors off events in terms of big pay-per-views, big names. And then you do an Apex card like this. That isn't as big, but it's good for hardcore fans, I think.
I'm fascinated by the fact that they aren't doing one next weekend.
Yeah.
It's a really dead weekend. The only thing that's really happening is the Olympics.
It's just Valentine's Day.
NBA All-Star Weekend,
Could that be it?
Yes, it's NBA All-Star Weekend, Valentine's Day.
That might be Dana doing all the dudes like a solid. Like, listen, I'm not going to ask you.
I actually appreciate it.
To ask your girlfriend.
I got a reservation Saturday night.
Yeah, I think I do too.
I mean, yeah, like if you got a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely.
A Saturday's tough too because there's no like.
I know.
Also, it's tough to get arrested.
So maybe it's good to just get it.
It probably is best to be like, let's not do it.
And then
you come back to Houston on the 21st. So
and you do a really
live crowd.
Card,
you got Strickland. Fluffy's a good main event.
But anyways, it would be interesting to see the fight night numbers and compare them throughout the year. So
like, do you think
this one compared to one in May?
Like Patty's card, if the numbers are true to what I guess they are in terms of it didn't count for like dual households or whatever, but those numbers would suggest it was like the most watched MMA fight of all time, UFC fight of all time. What would this weekend do in comparison? 1/10, 1/5?
This Oliveira Bautista.
Yeah.
I would assume a couple 100,000.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, I think
it'll do like good numbers, but I just don't know what it'll be compared to a pay-per-view because
it's also
like
earlier. It's a good college basketball Saturday, but it also sets. I think it kind of sets in as this is the first week where it's like, all right, like football's over.
Yeah,
like there's Super Bowl and that's it. Like it's over now.
So
you're kind of adjusting
like
football life now.
There used to be free cards and then $85 cards or whatever, and now it's just all kind of the same.
Even the free cards weren't necessarily free.
Yeah, you had
a true as ESPN Plus or
I'd be curious how many more people have Paramount Plus than ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
I think it's a much
or what
I think it's a lot more. I would guess.
I would think so. Yeah. I would think so too.
Much wider.
It's a bigger scale
because they also have Premier League soccer on that, right?
Champions
League. Yeah.
But then but Paramount's just if you watch TV, your wife may have it.
Yeah,
your girlfriend may have
Survivor, Landman, the shows,
or
movies. They have good movies on there.
You may just have it. That's my parents have Paramount Plus, and they don't watch. Like my dad watches sports, but my mom doesn't really watch sports. So, but she had Paramount Plus because she likes Landman, and so it's. I asked them if they watched, and they said no. But it would be interesting to see the numbers. TV numbers are the bigger numbers will be what. So once the CBS cards, are they doing it? Is it going to be Miami? That's going to be the CBS card for the first quarter.
I'm not sure. I know the White House is CBS
because there's 4 CBS cards.
Yeah,
and White House is going to be one.
And does the CBS card include the main event, or is it just?
I think it does. I think the whole. I think when it's on CBS, the whole card's on CBS. I believe. I think
you're right about that.
I think I remember Dana saying something along those lines that the whole card would be CBS.
I don't think there's info online about when the first one will be.
But
I don't think
I think they said 1 a quarter, and I would assume it'd be Miami.
It would make the most sense.
And that's April, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, has been the last couple of years.
And then March 7th is.
I think it's end of April, maybe. I think it might be April like 27th, even maybe. I could be wrong.
April 11th.
Oh, 11th. Okay.
3/27. So that
they don't have a main event yet. I think only a few fights. I know, like
that will be Poton.
Could be Johnny Walker. I think it's Walker and
there are a few.
Someone are on it.
There are Reyes, Walker,
I think
Suarez,
Aljo Zalal could happen there.
Cub Swanson, Nate Landwehr, Cub Swanson, Nate the Train. Love that.
That's an awesome fight.
I love that. Kyle Dawkins, Vince, Luque.
That's a great fight too. Those are fucking
Costa's back too.
Oh yeah, Azamat.
Yeah,
the 4 like good fights.
Yeah.
I wonder what do you think the main event will be there? So not heavyweight, unless I guess Tom could be ready, but it doesn't seem like it.
I would guess.
I don't think he'll be ready.
Would they do Yuri Olberg for that?
They could.
Or you think they'd co-main that?
Yuri Olberg, I think, could main event because of Yuri.
Yeah, I think it could too.
And just you're selling like every fight the guy's in
And it's
Awesome.
Yuri.
chaos.
Guaranteed awesome.
But I guess for CBS, you may want to put Poton on it.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Like you want a little bit of a bigger like star. Yuri is a star, but I would think for CBS you'd want like a top like 5-6 guy in your arsenal.
They could put Islam on it. It's
Islam Morales in Miami.
the only thing about Islam is
you think he'd fight that soon?
Ramadan ends on the 17th of March. So he would have, but he probably, that's 3 weeks.
Do we think it's going to be Morales or do you think Usman really might get it? That'd be a shame.
Usman just
That'd be a shame.
Yeah.
That would be a shame.
That would be a real shame.
What they really need to do is Usman should just fucking fight Bilal. That could culminate.
Yes, they need to make that fight.
Yeah.
And also, I know Bilal's on a losing streak, but let's be real. He's looked fine.
He lost to he was the champ, and he lost to Gary and fucking JDM.
And so
Kamaru's you can't beat Buckley and then just get a title shot.
No.
After a long layoff before that, and it's been kind of a decent layoff. When was that? The middle of last year.
Yeah.
So it's been like almost a year.
That was in Atlanta.
In what, April, May?
Yeah.
May?
I think it was June 14th.
All right, so so it hasn't been a full year.
I think it was June 14th.
Some crazy memory.
I think you're right, probably right.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
No, I remember it was around the same time as the Poirier Holloway.
Come on, tell me it's June 14th. Show me.
It was June.
14th.
I think he's right.
June 14th, 2025.
There we go.
What a call.
I don't know why I remembered that, but I just do.
State Farm Arena.
I remember it was like a fine card, but I think I just had friends going, and they were like, "You want to come to Atlanta?" And I thought about it, but then I was like,
I thought because my sister lives there. It was on my radar.
I was like, I could, but I decided not to. But all that being said, yeah, I mean the CBS card, Poton could fight who? I mean, Yuri.
Yeah, maybe.
Again, yeah.
Maybe. Because the thing is,
I'd watch them fight over and over.
I think
and I would, yeah.
I think you can too. I mean, the man literally was crying watching Peloton win. I want my lick back.
That was
Third
awesome.
shot.
Yeah.
And I don't think does Ankalaev deserve an immediate rematch?
No, hell, they're not doing that shit again.
They'll
They'll never
the needle
do that
for
fight again.
anybody, man.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Who do you even give Ankalaev? Not Olberg, because then you ruin Olberg.
Someone else that they don't really love that much. Or do you do like a Guskov?
Give him PFL.
Do you try to give Guskov like a big bump?
PFL?
Trade him for Dakota.
I think you could do Guskov. Yeah,
he would just I feel like he would ruin the hopes and dreams of like everyone they would want to succeed in that division.
Yeah.
I mean,
also you talk about the CBS ones too.
You could give him Roundtree.
Ooh.
Ankalaev, Roundtree's pretty
good. But Roundtree's even a guy where I'm like, I want Roundtree in there with another banger.
I know.
Like, because Roundtree's a scrapper, too. Like, I want him in there with someone who's going to...
I'm telling you, Ankalaev to PFL for Dakota.
Yeah. Dakota and Eblin running.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, God, that'd be great.
Because also, too, you got to think about the timing of that card, like, highly... I don't know how you guys... I feel like it's almost like...
You know what you should do? They don't give a fuck about him. Actually, he is a really good fighter, though, in terms of entertainment. You could get him Jamal Hill.
Who?
Ankalaev.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I think we're lagging a lot on this. I'm sorry if we are. Someone commented about it before.
We are?
Someone said the video feed has been laggy.
Sorry.
Hands Gaethje said better now after that.
All right, good.
We might be in and out a little bit.
I'm gonna go over there and just check the Wi-Fi.
All right. We're gonna check the Wi-Fi for you.
Because to me, I feel like if you're gonna do June's gonna be the White House card. To me, it just feels very obvious right now that the main and co-main are probably going to be like Topuria Gaethje and then Jan Sugar, which I think could be a very bad night. Bad night for America, unfortunately.
Do you think Kayla would be able to come back by then or no? Because neck surgery is crazy.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty fast.
I think if she were ever able to come back, it could be on that card.
I just feel like that'd be a rush. I feel like that. I mean,
probably would be, especially to go against Nunez. It's not like you're going against. Bless you.
Thank you. It's like it's the fight. I just feel like that'd be tough to rush. That's like the legacy fight.
Yeah.
Like if you beat her, you're claiming arguably like the greatest women fighter of all time.
Yep.
I don't know if it just seems fast. It's mid-June, like they said, like June 14th-ish, I think, something like that, 10th, something like that. I don't know. I think that'd be fast.
Chandler said he wants Holloway. Did you see that at the White House?
Yeah.
Oh, tough.
I mean, also just Holloway. I mean, Holloway Oliveira is happening in a little over a month. Happening in March.
March 7th, I want to say.
See, to me, I think with lightweight, like you're obviously you're doing the Topuria Gaethje dance. He's gonna knock Gaethje's head off like a.
All right. We're still here. The laptop died.
We'll be back in a second.
We'll be back in a second. We were just talking about Conor McGregor, talking about how Dave Feldman said he's 10 times better and more focused than he was in his prime.
This is it. This is the run.
8 fights this year, possible. Here,
Oh,
if I put this here, can it get all of us in the frame? If I move these mics a little bit? Kinda.
what an angle.
What an angle.
What a camera angle.
Here we go. All of us in the frame, everybody. Jack, look up.
Oh, what's
See,
up?
we got all of us. It looks like you're actually like you're framed in the middle.
Perfectly under that mic.
Yeah.
Guys, we're charging up. I don't know what happened to the charger that they had in here. It was supposed to be.
Usually there's a charger that's always plugged into the computer to make sure it doesn't die. Because
It
when
might
we're
be
doing shows here,
broken or
nobody's
some
at the
shit
computer.
because it didn't-
You know what? This is a good opportunity to do an ad, I think.
Great opportunity.
Let's tell the people once again about our friends over at DraftKings. We love DraftKings. We told you about them for the Super Bowl, about the live bets, but it's not just the live bets. Anything can happen during the Super Bowl. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down in the first half, you still get paid in cash when your bet settles. No bonus bets, no waiting. And while other sportsbooks don't offer injury protection, DraftKings covers the entire first half, even the second quarter. An early exit works on live bets too. Pre-game or in-game, DraftKings has got you covered. New to DraftKings, new customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code BACKFIST. That is code BACKFIST to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. We love DraftKings. We'll be using them for this card. We'll be using them for Super Bowl 60, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 60, of course, and the official sports betting partner of Barstool Sports.
Shout out DraftKings.
Shout out DraftKings, the best.
Best in the biz.
What do we got, chat? We got any questions or something? Robbie looks like he's in Taken. What does that even mean? Do it.
We're gonna
I look like a hostage?
like 2 to 3 more minutes, and then we'll be back.
They could hear you.
Oh, and then we'll be back. That was a great save by Robbie.
Robbie, what are your thoughts on Gaethje trying to knock out a 6-year-old kid but failing to do so? That didn't happen. Pillow hands, Gaethje. You're lying about that.
I got a 6-year-old is what he's claiming?
That's what he's claiming. Why do y'all split up for the dozen? Could have used a spin and back fist team. Maybe they'd add some UFC categories. We would be a good dozen team, I think.
I used to
I
always,
think it'd be a good mix of sports and pop culture.
me and Jack were on the same team at one point, and it used to always be our niche, and I don't think we ever missed it.
See, the good thing about using a niche like UFC with Jeff D. Lowe,
He's like, yeah,
keep this between us, chat. He doesn't really know how to make hard or easy questions.
I
Which
actually,
sometimes can play to your disadvantage where you're like, even a diehard UFC fan wouldn't know that. But most of the time, it's like, who fought Calvin Gastelum in this fight, and you're
Speaking
like,
of
oh, I
Calvin
could put that
Gastelum.
together. Yeah, that's probably why it came to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so funny. Was that just truly like she had no idea?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like she was in Arizona.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, he lives there.
And he
Yeah.
just was like walking around, and he looks like a normal guy.
Yeah, looks like Jeff D. Love.
He was at the bets. He was at the bet gala.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, was it like set up somehow? I don't know.
I feel like she would have used or like said his name or something.
Robbie should fight the
Yeah,
producer.
right.
The producer's Jack Mack. I'm not fighting Jack Mack. This guy will kick my ass.
No, we're all producers here.
Yeah, true. I guess a little bit. Robbie, do you think they could? Oh my God, I need to stop reading these Gaethje hands, pillow hands Gaethje.
We're getting close to a return.
We're almost there. Robbie, Big Ev was flipping you off when you weren't looking. This guy's trying to get me to fight everyone. This looks like a scene out of Cloverfield. Are we back? It looks like we're back on my feed.
Almost. The Wi-Fi is being a little weird.
Any clue why PFL is doing an event in Boston in April on a Thursday night of all nights? Usually they do Friday night or Saturday night afternoon shows.
Actually, it's smart.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate, to be honest, when they do a weird night. Yeah, I like when they do a weird night like that. I think they used to a lot more often. I think they used to do it
They're on TV. They're on TV.
Yeah.
They got a card tomorrow at noon. Usman Nurmagomedov.
It's actually a pretty good card.
Yeah, it is a good card.
Yeah.
They were taking a while to put out with lines. I do think it was a little. I wonder if the way the last Abu Dhabi card went down had anything to do with it.
Oh, there's no lines at all.
No, they came out, but bizarre. They literally
That
dropped
took so
like
long.
any line
Yeah.
on any books dropped basically like yesterday.
They better
Which
do
is
Hughes
rare.
main eventing in Boston. They should do that. They really should do that.
Just was that last scorecards were pretty sketchy down there last time.
Yeah.
For any men with V, you basically had to get knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder if that was the hesitation, because there was a lot of fuckery going on.
Again, sorry for the weird taken angles. I think it's the lights that makes it look like a hostage video from this angle. Because they on the camera, they're like blowing out like the. Shout out to everyone in the chat for hanging in there.
Appreciate the squad hanging in. About to get to the card.
Yeah, we're getting close.
The meat and potatoes is coming.
Crazy how PFL is doing Madrid before UFC. That is crazy.
Yeah.
But maybe that like
They're willing to do a smaller arena.
that's what I'm thinking. Like people are always like UFC should go back to Ireland. PFL keeps going to Ireland.
Double screen.
All right.
There we go. We're back.
All right,
We're back. We're back.
We're back. Did Dave take off the stream? Yeah, Dave
Yeah.
cut it from San Fran.
Wait, let me just double check the mic.
It looks pretty laggy on my feed. I'm going to be completely honest.
On yours?
On the one I'm looking at right now, it looks stop motion.
What's going on?
All right, then maybe it's just on mine. But yeah, what I was going to say about like Dublin is like they have that 11,000 seat arena where it's like maybe sometimes the UFC is like we would rather go somewhere where we could sell more than that.
Because I feel like they're in this weird spot where like they don't want to do outdoors for like this crazy like where like Madrid plays kind of thing, but
Yeah.
they also don't want to do one that's like 10K.
Yeah. All right, you want to get into
Can they refresh there?
the card? Let me refresh it.
What are they saying in the chat?
We are live. Robbie Fox versus Gaethje knockout only.
Chat, how are we looking?
This guy's crazy.
Chat, let us know how we're looking.
I'm refreshing now. All right, that looks good. That looks good.
Chat, how are we looking on your side?
R.I.P. Sonny Jurgensen, right? Yep,
Legend.
absolute legend.
How are we looking on your side, chat?
Vince, Pillowhands, Gaethje, Andrew Stout, inside the association. You guys, I'm talking directly to you guys. Is it choppy? Does it look like a little stop motion movie? Or is it clear? This guy says it looks like a bunch of nerds and virgins. Colby Covington.
All right, that's
That's
That
good.
checks out.
Vince, you fucking got us. That was good.
I actually think it looks good
Checks
on
out.
my YouTube.
Okay.
All right, sorry guys, that was our first real
Pillow Hands Gaethje said, "Y'all look like you just came out of a fight with Gaethje, so perfect." This guy hates.
He must have been.
Also, look at the fight with Patty. Come on, this guy.
He must have been devastated when Gaethje won. Not because Patty lost, just because Gaethje won.
I know. All right.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we're back. So back.
We're back. We fought through it. Faced adversity, came back, won the round afterwards. Let's get into the card this weekend. Good card, I think, for the most part at the Apex. Some fun fights on it.
Good
some fun names on it. Names
some
that we
weird
like.
names, but yeah.
Some strange names. Cachoeira versus Sigolda. Claudia Segula, not Sigolda. Sigolda. That's like there's a Star Wars Star Wars character named Sebulba. I kind of confuse them. Segula is minus 155. Priscilla Cachoeira is plus 130. I probably won't have anything on this fight, but like if you're gonna bet it, I feel like Cachoeira is not the worst bet.
She's just like she's always dangerous, but I feel like in some of these fights at this stage, like she almost is a little knockout or bust.
Yeah.
I like Segula.
Yes.
I think she's more well-rounded.
Segula is not really much of a. I don't like her that much. Cachoeira is not someone I like to bet on. I'm passing. I understand the line. I don't see anything that intrigues me. Just pulling it back up to see any props, but
the under 205, under 2.5 is minus 105.
Yeah, I was considering under. Segula is like better, but I don't know. She doesn't.
Cachoeira is always like she's always live to land a knockout, and she's always live to get subbed.
Yeah, so maybe the under, yeah.
Up next, Muin Gafurov versus Jacob Wicklats. Both 1-0, I believe, in the UFC. Gafurov. That's a little Gafurov. Minus 135.
He just missed weight by like 4 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know if this fight's gonna happen.
I think I think they said they all are on, I believe.
All right, so that's interesting.
I think he missed by what I don't think it was 4. Was it that much? I thought he missed by like 2 or 3.
Let me see.
Regardless, I guess same kind of thing, but
yeah,
it was like one like a 7.5.
He missed by
41.
Yeah, he missed by
holy
6
shit.
pounds.
By 6 pounds.
Yeah, and he wasn't the only one either. Gianni Vasquez, 141.
See, he was different because he was such a last minute replacement.
Yeah.
Like he literally got thrown in this fight like yesterday, the day before.
Mora missed by 2.
They had a double miss in a fight.
Yeah, Wang Kong
both
missed by 2.5.
So that's a catch weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he weighed in at 141 pounds.
What a relieving feeling that must be if you show up off weight and your opponent's also off weight. Like, all right.
Yeah, so we're good.
God.
We're
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I considered betting Gafurov. I don't know if this changes things for me in my mind. I think he could just kind of. Willax isn't really that great in my opinion. He didn't impress me that much against Patchy. I think Gafurov. I was considering even an under here.
I kind of like the under. The weight cut almost makes me like the under even more, or the weight miss. I mean, damn, 6 pounds. I didn't realize it was that much.
That's crazy. And then the double weight miss fight is next. Kong Wang versus Eduardo Mora. Kong Wang minus 375. Should he be that heavy a favorite in this fight?
Yeah, she should be.
I think she gets a finish.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, under 2.5 plus 135 intrigues me.
Yeah, I think she gets a finish. I like the under 2. I like her inside the distance.
Bruna Brazil versus Caitlin Souza. Bruna Brazil plus 130. Souza minus 155.
This is another one where it's like, if you miss the line movement, I wouldn't take Caitlin Souza minus 155. She could theoretically just like dominate Bruna Brazil. Both these girls aren't very good. But I could see, I wouldn't blame someone taking a shot on Bruna because I think she could just kind of avoid big shots, hit her with some kicks for 15 minutes. This is a fight that I'm not really that interested in.
Yeah.
It's kind of an ass fight. I think the first 3 are decent. This one's just kind of stings.
Yeah, I agree. Not super opinionated on it.
I don't love that fight either. Donchenko, the return versus Alex Morono. Alex Morono plus 490. Donchenko minus 675. Highlight spot.
Yeah, I just feel like this is like just an aging guy versus like a young, up and coming, hungry guy. He just won Ultimate Fighter. I think he had a big knockout in his. Has he fought since the finale?
I think he fought once. Yeah, Rodrigo.
That's who he beat.
Cezinando.
He knocked him out in the finale. This is one of those where like I'd be curious to kind of see him get extended. He's a super talented striker, like definitely an exciting guy. Like comes forward, so I wouldn't be shocked if he just ran through Morono. But Morono's a dog though, so I wonder if it gets extended. What it looks like if he doesn't get him out of there early. But I kind of like the under 1.5. I think Danchenko's going to come forward and
Morono is just. I think he's kind of washed. I think he's fighting for a paycheck.
Yeah,
he's been in the UFC so long.
-675 makes sense. I guess Morono could just levels him.
His first UFC fight was 195, Lawler versus Condon, January 2016.
I just think that Danchenko might be like legit decent.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see him fight a grappler. He hasn't really had to do that yet, but I think as a striker, he's more dangerous. He's powerful. He's gonna come forward.
How about this? The last thing on Alex Morono's Tapology is a grappling match with Jacob Landon. Result unknown. From November 16, instead of a red L or a green W, it's just a question mark, a purple question mark. You rarely see that. Maybe you'll see it on like someone's early amateur fights. Submission Hunter Pro 100. Result unknown for the whole card.
So they
it's
just not happened.
Nobody saw. Oh, some of the card. No. Some of the card people have reported the results. But for half of it, they don't know. They decided that the second half of the card is Fight Club. We don't talk about what happened here.
That's funny.
Maybe the guy who's supposed to report them just had to leave.
He there's a chance he literally just had to leave. Them. It was Jacob Landon, Alex Morono.
What's this place called again?
Submission Hunter Pro.
Submission Hunter.
Submission.
And it says 100, which would imply, and they're on Fight Pass.
Sounds like
they're on Fight Pass. Seems like this information can be found out very easily.
Did it just like not happen?
There were look.
This is an absolute conspiracy now.
There were so many people.
How deep does this go?
Look at look at these old guys.
Yeah. How far does this conspiracy go?
Look, they had kids on this.
Do a video like the guy that went into all the like daycares, and you go into all these submission places, and you're like, "There's no results. I'm not seeing any submissions."
It's a money laundering.
Yeah.
There's just
nobody submitting each other.
It doesn't look like on their Instagram. I'm looking right now. There was any evidence it happened.
Maybe it got called off. Yeah,
was this November?
But I'm telling you, half the bouts on this card are reported.
But I'm saying maybe this bout just didn't happen.
Maybe halfway through.
Look, like there are some results that happened.
Halfway through the card, they shut it down. They were like over capacity with fire code.
Here's Alex Morono, UFC welterweight, hits the mats. Here,
he's promoting it.
A little promo.
I'm gonna go on his Instagram and see if
he had to have posted this, right?
Here he is walking out.
He walked out.
Wow.
Professor Alex pulled triple duty, commentator, corner, and competitor. He won.
Oh, he won. Report resulted for the first time.
We have to tell
Tapology. Spinning Back Fist MMA show. Yeah.
Look, he won with he won.
There we go. We found.
Congrats, Alex.
All right, so coming off a big win at Submission Hunter 100.
Here he's on the featured prelim.
Yeah. All right, on to the main card. Friend of the program, Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Fun fight here. I like this fight. Dustin Jacoby -180. I think it's a good matchup for him. He lost his last fight, Jacoby, or won?
I think he won.
He won. Jacoby, this is an interesting fight. I've been considering the under too.
Win, yeah. Bruno Lopez, right?
Jacoby hits hard, and I think he could also kind of. But here's the thing: like Julius probably wants to take him to the ground, and Jacoby has pretty good takedown defense.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to take him -185 though. This is a good fight. Jacoby,
Walker. I mean, he's big. He's a good athlete.
Jacoby may just levels him though.
That's kind of what I think. I think it's a levels fight. I like Jacoby. I like the under as well.
I was gonna say you like the under
because I think he definitely can knock him out. I mean he's going to be such a better striker.
Yeah.
Like Walker's a he was a college basketball player, a guy who started doing MMA probably in the last I want to say it was like a few years.
Yeah.
Like Jacoby, his kickboxing levels is going to be so much higher. I think he probably. Well, I'm actually curious what his KO price is. But I like Jacoby in the under.
Then we've got Matsumoto versus Basharat. Basharat minus 290. Matsumoto plus 235.
So I've been intrigued a little bit by Matsumoto
I am
here. Can he find the submission? That's where I'm looking at, and I'm looking
Sub plus 14-1 by sub for Matsumoto. It's a big number. I like Matsumoto in the fight. I thought he held his own against Rob Font.
I also think he fights hard. Basharat, I don't know. I think this is a kind of a step up in competition.
Matsumoto's still young too.
Yeah,
I like him plus 235. I think it's a big number.
I think I would bet on that as well.
yeah.
Over obviously is gonna hit.
Over 500.
I also think Matsumoto's tough. Could find a submission. Yeah, and maybe you can work the legs a little bit. The cage is smaller. Basharat likes to kind of fight on the outside. Maybe Matsumoto can make it a little bit more of a closer fight. Yeah, it feels wide. The line feels wide.
Speaking of wide lines, but maybe for a reason, Oleksijek versus MAB. Oleksijek minus 485.
I took him minus 350 earlier in the week, just straight. I think I even like him here. I think he's just gonna kill him.
I think he's gonna kill him
around
too.
1-2.
Minus 1.5, under 1.5, minus 166.
I think he's just. Mark Andre doesn't have the best chin, and I think when he gets hit hard, he goes to sleep. And Lord Mikel, ever since he went to fighting nerds, has been just a different animal. And I think we've seen how he performs in round one. We just saw it in Chicago in person. And I think he's just going to knock his head off. And Mark Andre's, I mean, we've seen some scary moments with Mark Andre where he can't really take hits.
Yeah.
He's tough, but sometimes his chin just goes. And
Mikel,
like, this is going to be another big. It's funny. It felt like Mikel wasn't. He was just right. He was just training in his. He
was training with like his boys
in his basement.
He was just sparring his like drunk homies.
And then they were like, and then he was like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go train at Fighting Nerds. And ever since he went down there,
I think he's like a 4-fight KO streak or something like that.
And I think he's gonna do another one here. I mean, he's awesome. This is an awesome fight. I mean, obviously
Great
Mark
fight.
Andre could win, but I really am. I think Lord Mikel is just levels above him. And I think you could even, if you wanted to, you could take him down and find a submission on the mat too. He's just, he has different. He's just better than Mark Andre. Mark Andre can win fights in the UFC, but not against guys like Lord Mikel.
Yeah, I like Lord Mikel parlay piece under 1.5. Lord Mikel first round. I think it's plus money still. I mean, he goes in there, he attacks, he gets it done fast.
He really does. Yeah, he just attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him every way as well.
Have your guy Jelton Almeida versus Rizvan Kunaev. Kunaev plus 130, Almeida minus 155.
I thought. I bet him against Blades, and I thought he got robbed against Blades. I thought he won that fight, so I think they still think highly of him, and that's why he's getting this fight.
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised from Almeida's point of view, but I actually get it in the sense that you want another statement. You have this Aspinall gone thing. Who knows how long that's going to take? So if you're going to wait, you might as well like leave no doubt in you being the next contender. But I like Almeida. I guess I'm kind of biased. I was on him early. He's
an early
one of my guys, contender series guy. But I like him in the spot. I think he can get a sub. The only thing I worry about with some of these big guys, and Kunaev is like a big dude. They're hard to sub, and Almeida just doesn't have a chin, so that's always a concern as well. But I feel like he kind of just ragdolls him here, just up and down. And I think he can find a sub early potentially. I think he's always live for an early sub because he knows the game plan. He comes out trying to get takedowns immediately. So yeah, I like him to win. I like him by sub, even like an early sub. So I think if he's going to sub him, it's probably going to be in like the first round.
Yeah,
if he gets it.
I was a little concerned about Jelton against Volkov. I really thought it would have been easier for him, and it just wasn't. And I think Kunaev has a bit better takedown defense. Gelatin may just be too athletic for him. He's going to get taken down now. Can he get back up? That'll be the key. I may just sit this one out. But I lean Kunaev. The Riz god.
Albazi versus Horiguchi co-main event. Horiguchi minus 345. The over is also 2.5 rounds minus 260.
Albazi after a long layoff.
Yeah.
In which KKF got
2024
robbed.
Did he fight at all in 2025?
No, because I think his last fight was no, he fought Moreno and lost.
Right.
He fought KKF. He got a gift decision. Got beat up by Moreno.
Not in 2025 though.
No, I don't think it's been a while.
Yeah. He was supposed to fight Tatsuro Taira in 2025.
Right.
Got canceled.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a neck. This feels a little wide, but I just don't know how he wins.
I feel the same way. Like when you see the number at knee jerk, you're like, that's crazy. But at the same time, I think Horiguchi's kind of got him covered. Just how good he's looked in his last few. I mean, against Saidi looked incredible. Or not Ulanbekov.
Sigir, right?
Oh, no, Sigir. I'm sorry. Tigir. Yeah, Ulanbekov.
They all look the same.
Ulanbekov.
Look the same, but also sound the same.
He looked great. I mean, he was dominating him and then got the finish too, like landed an insane kick, choked him out.
I'm just thinking.
There's also, if he wins this, probably next in line for after like Cobb.
Yeah.
He's the next guy.
And he's huge. Like people love him.
Yeah.
I may look at the finish number here for Horiguchi but I don't know. I think
the over 2.5 is minus 260.
So I guess maybe look at the under 2.5 for a little bit, but I just don't. Albazi doesn't have that finishing ability.
Yeah,
and I just don't think if you're not going to finish Horiguchi, how are you going to beat him? I think they're at best for Albazi, Horiguchi is slightly better than him, and then there's a chance he just looks 30-27.
Albazi is tough. Like he took a beating from Moreno for a little bit there.
True,
and hung in there, but he was getting his ass kicked.
Horiguchi's just I think it's a big spot for Horiguchi.
Huge. I think it's a massive spot. Also, with the thing we didn't talk about that they wanted him to fight Moreno, and he literally said yes, but I want to do this fight first and then fight Moreno.
And they're
also that was one thing. Everyone, the hipsters have been freaking out about matchmaking, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The like annoying that's become such a thing. Like people were crying about this. That Loner Kavanaugh got that Moreno main event.
That's a great.
Who the fuck else?
I know. Yeah.
People were acting like going Charles Johnson. I like Charles Johnson. He was great.
Yeah.
We watched him get like destroyed.
Yeah.
How's he gonna just get a main event after getting knocked out? And I understand you can say about Loner that it's the guy that knocked him out, but it was also a while ago.
Yeah.
So
and he was winning the fight. Regardless, he got knocked out. Charles Johnson won fair and square, but people acting like it was like just a travesty that Charles Johnson didn't get that fight when he just got knocked out.
I really
probably he's not even cleared. He literally said to himself he wasn't cleared. Who else was supposed to get that fight? They talk about the Horiguchi thing. Horiguchi would have been probably the best case scenario, but he had this fight already, and he wasn't going to say he wanted to stay with it.
Yeah, who else was it
supposed to be?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bruno Silva. You rather Bruno Silva than Kavanaugh, like a young guy that's talented.
Well, let's be honest. I think that's a fire fight.
I think it's a good fight. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Moreno might have the tools to outdog him, probably, but still, Kavanaugh's a talented guy.
Kavanaugh is really, really good. I mean, I think the issue for that fight, we'll obviously talk about it when it comes up. It's at elevation.
Yeah,
it looked like he slowed down against Charles Johnson, obviously, and then if you're doing that against Moreno, but yeah, I don't really know what people want. I honestly, I kind of just look at people bitching and just who cares? Yeah. It's just like the fight's going to be good.
I think people that cried about that, like you're just looking for something to cry about.
I'm with you.
You just want to cry to Dana White about Dana and everything. It's become a little bit of the Ariel syndrome. I feel like he's kind of been the leader of that rally a little bit.
It's hipster fans. And then the guy that they just complained about who's the guy who got cut that they got so mad about? Fuck.
Makayev?
No. What's his name? The heavyweight. He was like 7-1.
Boudet.
He went to Octagon and lost.
Yeah.
I like these are. I don't really get it. They're running a bit.
Beat a bunch of
Boudet is a hill.
Went to Octagon and lost.
Yeah, it's not good.
Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira.
This is a great fight.
I've had a
really good main event.
Tough time with this pick.
I agree. I really don't.
I admittedly, and it's so annoying because I genuinely like him, but I have faded Lockdog, so and he just gets me every time. I have faded him. I think almost every fight I've been against him had a nuke on Simone against him, got buried. Had Phillips against him, got buried. I've had a few. I like Sopaj. I don't think I bet he was a huge favorite. I was on either side, but that was also Sopaj was a last minute replacement. But now I kind of want to bet Lockdog, and I feel like now this is gonna be I get burned the other way.
Yeah,
like I'm chasing the tail a little bit.
Yeah, are you the curse?
Now, or not? I was chasing the tail. Now I'm like flipping.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna. But Batista's so good. Like I think he still is underrated.
I think he's great. Yeah,
but I wonder if Lockdown, because I think his takedown defense is pretty good. Like, can he win on the feet against Bautista? I think he can.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this.
Batista's jab looks so good against Patchy, but I feel like everyone's jab will look good against Patchy in that fight. I don't know how much.
I'm still leaning Bautista. In my head, I'm leaning Bautista, but I don't even really know why. That's just like a gut feeling because I feel like this is. Like, I also feel like there's a 50-50 fight, which would say bet the underdog.
That's kind of how I feel, too, because the way I look at it, it's like Bautista, I think you're betting Bautista, I think you're getting the more well-rounded mixed martial artist.
Yeah.
But I think Lockdog, you're getting the more, like, impressive athlete.
Yeah.
Who is durable and big for the weight class.
I may take Bautista round 4, round 5.
Interesting. 5 round or 2, yeah, fair.
But I think what happens here is I think it's a pretty obvious. It's Lockdog round 2, round 3, or Bautista round 4, round 5.
Batista's been tough too. He's a tough guy to get out.
And obviously, I mean, Bautista can throw hard. This is definitely a huge step up in competition for Lockdog, but he may just be ready.
But he has fought Kyler Phillips. Like he fought.
Yeah.
I mean, Sopaj isn't even that bad.
Said Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Saeed. Like he's fought. Simone. Like Bautista, I do think is better than all those guys, but
it's not the biggest.
That's a decent like.
It is pretty good competition, especially your first few fights.
Like, 4 fights in the UFC. It's pretty solid, guys.
The only thing is, I keep looking at it. It's like, okay, will Bautista get finished by him? If not, how does this fight look? And it's probably close 50-50. We know Bautista probably can fight longer, but Lockdog, even in round 2 and round 3, has looked pretty good. So his cardio seems fine. So I don't know. It's one of those fights that I'm really interested to watch. It's going to be great. I don't know if I'm going to have a bet.
It's the one I'm having the hardest time visualizing what it looks like.
Yeah,
I could go so many different ways. I don't know. Is the bigger, stronger athlete going to prevail, or is this a more well-rounded guy? Like, can he get? Because if Batista can get takedowns, he'll win the fight. But I don't know if he'll be able to just like how big and strong Lockdog is. I don't know if he'll be able to even just out technique him and just like. I think he'll be able to maybe take him down at times, but I don't think he's going to just hold him down.
I think it could be a fight where he's pushing him again, like going for a takedown that he doesn't get, pushes him against the cage and stays there for a little bit.
I can see that. Kind of what he did to Aldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. That was the Spinning Backfist MMA show. Going to be a good weekend of fights. Of course, use DraftKings to bet on them, not only the fights, but the Super Bowl itself. And use that code BACKFIST. We will talk to you next week.